Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Get On With It. Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass cruising through post-game content in the midst of Heart Prison. It's been an enjoyable ride. Been goofing around with some different stuff. Hitomi has been using her super cool anime Ultra Wizard final move, Bobo the Vulture. Noted that this is why the anime move, gets put off. Sailor Moon doesn't immediately bust out the name of the moon I will punish you like wand of... It's been so long since I've seen that I can't even remember the proper name of it, but Killing Blow. It happens. You bank that, you save it. But I haven't been with Hitomi, and she's just been crushing through everything. It's been delightful. There's some other potential as well for us to crush through things. We've just been showing off different styles of playing instead of trying as hard as I did before the story's end. You'll recall the fight with the Phoenix, where I just clobbered the Phoenix, the Dark Demon fight, which was so interesting and so lengthy, and then Buck, where we just clocked him. He was gone. GG. I wouldn't say that I've played great, but I haven't needed to. Hitomi has thankfully carried us through everything. We're going to be rocking this party composition one more time through Hitomi's area, and then after that I'm probably going to put Hitomi and Punch back on the sidelines to reunite the old gang that saw us through the story completion. Jimmy, Helga, Andrew, and Lars. Actually turn Jimmy back into a killer instead of whatever it is that I'm doing with him. Before I put Hitomi and Punch on the sidelines, though, I'd like to see Punch rock a magnificent combo. Like a 1000% magnificent combo. Combine that with an analysis buff, and with his cold shot there. Maybe slap the Dreamstone on Hitomi as well? I haven't quite decided. There's also a question of whether I want to buff up his attack even more. I don't exactly have too much room to do that. Since I'd have to take off the Knight's Emblem, I need the violent video game. Or I just might not, and just let the chips fall where they may with that. I don't think I'm going to change anyone's equipment, at least for right now, though, and if I'm not going to do it right now, then I'm not going to be doing it through Hitomi's area. I'm already looking forward to a future where I have to do inventory swapping as I reconfigure the party. In Jimmy's, stuff, I just kind of, mailed it in. I mentioned the idea of, spectral body combined with having Jimmy lure physical attack, undulate to, attract attacks. But him being immune to physical damage was, a really cool idea, but just never pursued it. Just one of many different ways to play the game. Many different ways. I'm cool with that, though. A few things. Suppose one more main topic before I get started is that I've had some eager commenters who have really thrown themselves in the idea of backseating me, which we did, finish the story, and we are in post-Jimmy story time, so I've been lax on some stuff too, like me pressing F12 to reset, instead of just rolling with the punches. Artix 3000 though had a compelling idea that I thought was smart. Was a little envious a little jealous that I hadn't thought of it myself, and had it worked, I would have considered blocking them. Where to get past the VIP bouncer in Shinryu, I buy the VIP pass from Chuff, the Dark Dungeon, store vendor, outside the Dark Dungeon, for 100 points. It's your unlimited, emergency exit, thing. So I actually tried it. I was like, is this gonna work? And it didn't. MWK noted that the Friendship Stone that I got from Timothy is the one that Miss Robin was selling. I didn't put that in my notes, but it was obvious in the fucking video, because, well, you would need to see that. And obviously, I then promptly proceed to scroll past it, because I'm a terrible human being who doesn't know how to inventory, but I also don't like this inventory system. It's not really my fault. I'm just gonna blame. Just gonna blame society. And Damn, I forgot the commenter. Of course, I didn't write this down. Here, Gatoris Blade? Gatorus Blade? Gator. What's up? Reminded me that I got the information stone from being the flower and checking one of those graves and the cool, like, information guy totem area. Abhorsen's also been running this, this theory, the speculation that, the refights are connected with Jimmy's, like, inner feelings that he's kept locked away about the characters, which I think has been way too much of a stretch. Alright, we spent 6 minutes talking about that stuff. Let's go. Back to Shinryu Tower. Makes sense. We didn't have Hitomi for long. Oh, and damn it. It's a good thing I remembered. I forgot to show this off last time, and I reminded myself that I needed to show this off last time, like in last session, and I just never did. Of course, then I now remember, so we'll delay the start of this even further, but we're heading back to Bluestaff River here. As well, constructing an argument about, or discussion, I should say, rather than an argument, back in the Reflections video, regarding my feelings with Buck and why I thought Jimmy was scared of him. I ended up coming back here. You know, to like, I needed to refresh my memory on how Jimmy felt about this place, and it's a different, like, it's different output than what we saw Jimmy feels loved.
How many messages do you think I've missed over the course of this playthrough?
Certainly the ones where I elected not to shake people. You'll have to explore that in your own playthroughs. Alright. Enough teasing what really matters here. Let's get to it. Curious to see how many more red exclamation marks we'll encounter. We start off with one. Of course, we've got our startle rolling fine, just fine. Whether there'll be any need for any of the other characters to do lifting. There would be, I'm fairly confident, if we didn't have guaranteed crits. That guide, I guarantee crits, just is transformative. It's a pity we couldn't get it sooner. Let's swap back to the goon. And then take the elevator. Okay. 2 super yes-men, along with a wonderfully decorative flesh orb. But they are no match for Hitomi. The destroyer of worlds. The consumer of flesh. And an incredibly hunky yes-man. Don't judge her. She goes after the hunks, that's why she really likes Lars. Now, Smoke surely cannot stand up against moon energy, right? Yes, because it's physical and magical. Smoke can't resist the power. Checking these doorways, not sure if another chat time will appear. And having the ability to just freeze the enemies so that they don't get the first turn, well, I mean, we've seen the glory of that. I talked about the value of that. Now I'm thinking I turned myself around, and it's bothering me. The door may have just printed us out to the same location, and I wasn't paying attention because... Well... Why would I think that the doorway would take me to the exact same location? That'd just be silly, right? Who would do that? Why is this such a mental struggle for me? It doesn't help that Casey keeps fucking dragging me in these damn fights. Casey's like, I mean, you wouldn't be dragged into them, you were just at a high enough level, Grimith. I don't really have a defense against that. I just rolled my eyes. Like, it wasn't a lobby. Duh. Why didn't I just commit and go that way? I don't know what's wrong with me. This video started off so well. It had potential to be something more. I don't even have the excuse of washing my bed sheets today. He's gonna pursue a path. I'll be good, I swear. We need to get some fights in anyway for levels, right? That's how that works, right? Right? Yeah. We did the XPs. Like, this obviously wasn't the lobby that I initially stepped out into. Based on, oh, I don't know, the floor? If nothing else, but clearly I couldn't put that together. Could have re-equipped the Night Emblem on Hitomi to save on some See? Hey, buddy. Okay. So, the toy box, I'm reckoning, is, gonna be behind another one of those laser barriers, and gonna have, like, a 4-digit passcode that we'll need to get past. Yeah. And it's all numeric, there's no alpha in it. Straightly numeric. O-I-E-O. Now, my first thought here is, you know, like a keypad. My second thought was leet speak. We'll try both of these ideas. Presuming I find that moment in time. Also, I'm gonna have to start trying with someone else because we're actually out of go juice, or I could, oh. How about that? Huh. I think this calls for Mr. Marvelous. How do you feel? Very good, Mr. Marvelous. So... I could just use restoratives here, no big deal. 2 Super Choco Colas will get the job done. Or 4 normal Choco Colas. What a fight to have again, yeah? Let's do it. At least we haven't seen any imaginary numbers. Okay. I didn't put on a Dreamstone. That would have been cheating, I guess. You're gonna analyze. You're gonna call your shot. We're gonna just give Punch the fucking space that he needs to work, okay? Just give him the space. That's all he needs. You, undulate. Could have had you undulate and then solidify this turn. You guard again. You guard too. This is your moment, Punch. $36,795 damage. Not bad. Obviously could have been better with the Dreamstone. We talked about that. Could have been better had I equipped more attack uppers on him, like Plutonium. Yeah, I think that was nice to see Punch do a lot of damage. Let's start trying. Now, he's watching us, so there might be some crazy bullshit that pops out. I don't know. He might actually defeat me. I don't know. This crazy bullshit could defeat me. Let's rock with it, though. Let's see where the road takes us. Not as awful hits as Grimclaw. Let's use Vaporize, and then we'll hit up Magical Heartbeat. Sure. Grimith nodding. Mr. Cat watching again. Gonna bring another solid hit our way, I'm sure. Might even be rougher. Anyway, a huge chunk of damage to start us off as, well, done a lot to declaw Mr. Cat. Feel like there's better jokes in there somewhere, but I just slid into what I could to keep this show going. That's why I'm not doing anything right now. Just keeping it moving. That's how that works, right? Let's solidify again in case everyone else dies except for you. You're going to Kung Fu Punch again? And, well... yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything different. I think that's a combo summon. Yowling in pain. That sounds like a you problem. Definitely sounds like a you problem. Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of your fucking death! Was that insensitive? That was probably insensitive, wasn't it? Let's renew the Undulate, just in case. It's not like Jimmy's damage is really essential here, at all. Very good. Very good. That hurts. Very rude. I'm not gonna have you undulate this time, I guess. We'll have you solidify. But we get the job done, I reckon. Kung Fu Punch. I guess you can heal your son. If he's still alive. Well, we'll find out, huh? Nothing to steal? That's cool. Called shot normal attack? Just do a normal attack. Very good. Alright, so it's a pity Andrew couldn't have used that on the only injured person in the party at that point, which would have been himself. But Hitomi does deserve to have a meal, I guess. Here's your very own nutrition cube here, and Mr. Cat just defaults on Lucky Neko. It's like, it's a kill, it's a kill, it's a kill. Lol. Whatever. Sure. Why not? Alarm clock, I guess. Let's have someone else besides you do it, because... other people got attacks to make, I guess. Keep soul sparks. I guess only one person was down. Not much to it. We win. A little bit of a different room. Works for me. Alright. No Great Moon Baby reveal, unless that's the encounter behind that door. It is Jimmy's door. Spend some time going after that toy box. I may have to give it some thought at the end of this video. Maybe I can be awesome and, you know, resolve this now. It's good to have dreams. Very good. Very good. My new skill.
Oh boy.
Just what I always wanted. There's a fire alarm there. Along the way, I also secure a few experience points, so whoopie-doo. Bank up some money to purchase some new goodies. That's our goon at level 50. Stay on Phoenix, Jimmy. Really? Had to do that right there? Alright, so the first thing we'll do is 0130. The Galaxy Crystal. I'm too damn good. I just didn't want to get up to get my phone to look at it, because that would have been the quickest way for me to do the whole keypad to... It doesn't matter. When a galaxy's final star burns out, this crystal will give birth to a new galaxy, Hitomi only. Slightly lowers her attack, significantly increases her magic attack. That's a net upgrade for damage. Obviously doesn't help with things like a Kung Fu Punch. The supernova is what we got in the volcano. And then the galaxy crystal buried here. Neat. Sure. It's done, though. We out. Alright, Mr. Marvelous, you son of a bitch. Ugh. We got tons of space bugs at our disposal. Allow me to, get some equipment. And to begin the process of making adjustments. Because, oh boy, is inventory management ahead of me. It's in my near future, and my nipples are hard just thinking about it. That's not true. Unless you want it to be. That's the story of the truth inside you. It could be your personal headcanon. 150 grand, huh? That was a complete and utter disaster in the bank. Somehow, I still fucked that up. Man, I really thought this video would be good. I came into this with delusions of competence. Oh well.